Hey, let me be honest with you. There's a very specific moment you'll remember the first time you actually watched something on the LG 65-inch B5. It's that split second where the picture locks in, the sound feels right, and you realize your old TV was holding you back more than you ever admitted to yourself. This is for the kind of person who notices subtleties, how shadows should have texture, how voices should feel anchored, how scenes should breathe instead of just display. You've lived with good enough for too long, and once you feel what true OLED depth does to your favorite shows and movies, there's no going back. First thing, check the current price and stock. TVs like this fluctuate, and as soon as you see the numbers that matter, you'll know exactly where you stand. You knew it was time to upgrade when every dark scene looked muddy, when every action sequence felt like it lacked weight, when sound just never matched the image. That sinking feeling you've had sitting through those moments, it vanishes instantly with the B5. There's this immediate emotional relief you feel, like your living room finally deserves the content you love. Imagine sinking into a movie night and the blacks are so deep they almost swallow the room, but in the best way. HDR10 and Dolby Vision don't just brighten highlights, they give contrast a voice. Colors resonate, skin tones feel real, sparks pop, and every frame feels intentionally crafted, not just shown. And sound? Dolby Atmos fills your space not as an afterthought but as a presence, gentle when it should be quiet, immersive when it should surround you. And it doesn't stop with movies. Gaming feels fresh. Fast cuts feel fluid. AI Super Upscaling pulls older content into a clarity that almost feels like magic, like someone finally cared about what you're rewatching. It's not a spec sheet. It's an emotional shift in how you relate to your screen. If you even thinking about it, don't stall for price dips or stock swings. A hesitation here is where future you looks back and says, yeah, I should be just on it. Maybe you worry about whether smart features really matter. Trust me, built-in Alexa and effortless connectivity don't feel gimmicky. They feel like they work when you actually use them. Maybe the idea of OLED sounds delicate, but once you see how natural motion and deep black levels elevate every scene, you feel grateful you made the leap. Owning this changes how you feel every time you sit down to watch. It's not about having the biggest screen, it's about having a screen that feels right every time you power it on. You feel proud, not just entertained. Your setup finally matches your standards. Clarity that feels alive, contrast that feels real, color depth. You notice immersion every time you watch, confidence in every scene. It demands a little extra care. It isn't the lowest cost option. There comes a point where you stop tabbing between choices, stop rationalizing delays, stop telling yourself later. You already know what you want, a viewing experience that feels like an upgrade every single time. So check the price now and make the call. Don't let this be the upgrade you look back on and wish you'd done sooner.